Welcome everyone. Welcome to Happy Moms Healthy Baby Group. Today's our topic is stress during pregnancy. And I am your host today. My name is Elizabeth. Today is on the 28th of November 2020. Facebook live stream. Welcome all of you to come to join us. Now I would like to introduce to you about who am I. I'm a mother of 3 children participating prenatal training. I'm also benefited from my mom's prenatal communication and bonding with me. I'm an author. I wrote a book connecting with your unborn baby, which is out of stock now. My training profession is counseling and coaching. I am a motherhood coach. I coach and guide mothers to have an enjoyable and memorable pregnancy. Now is the time for self-introduction. Share in the chat group of the Facebook group, which country do you come from? How many months old is your baby in your womb? I shall introduce about myself first. I'm Elizabeth. I came from Singapore and I have already have 3 grown-up children. They are at the teenagers and also young adults age. How about you? Can you start to write down in the Facebook chat group so that I know which country do you come from? Just like get to know about you. Okay, thanks for your sharing. Now I'm going to today's topic. What is stress during pregnancy? Stress is common during pregnancy. Physical discomforts and other changes in your daily life may cause stress during pregnancy. Some types of stress may cause serious health problems like high blood pressure, high sugar level, and leading to problems or even complications during pregnancy if you do not manage it well. What are the causes of stress? Fear of loss or fear of miscarriage, fear of labor pain and delivery, experiencing pregnancy symptoms, for example, morning sickness, tiredness, etc. Worry and doubt about your ability to take care of baby. So what is the impact of mother's stress on unborn baby? The baby in the womb can feel the stress of mother. When mother is stressed for a short period of time, it will not have a lasting effect on baby. So when you have stress once in a while, relax, do not be worried. It will not have lasting effect on baby. However, when mom is stressed over a prolonged period of time, it will not only affect the physical health of moms, but also the physical health of baby. When mom is stressed for a prolonged period of time, she will have the hormone being transmitted to the amniotic fluid that affects the physical health of baby and may cause some complication in the baby. So most important to manage our stress level. Don't let it become a prolonged period of stress. Here are some of the tips to help to manage stress. First, you can seek help from your friends, family. And after that, you find still not enough, you can seek help from the medical profession to do the medical assessment to see whether you need a professional to help you to cope with stress. You can also get some informal or formal support from a support group in your district or even overseas. Being in a support group also gives you a form of support that is needed during the pregnancy. Like what you are in this group, you also get to learn some information, learn from some other people's experiences. Tips to manage stress. Practice breathing exercise can help you to calm down yourself. Let's do it in the way like first you need to breathe in as slow as possible and breathe out as slow as possible. While you're breathing in, you also do counting. And I will guide you to do some simple breathing exercise now. You just follow me. Okay, first you need to free yourself from distraction, make yourself feel comfortable. Then you sit down on a chair. Make yourself in a very comfortable position. And you follow my instruction. You can close your eye and breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4. Now your body is coming to become much more relaxed, and I will do the last counting, and then for you all to slowly open your eye to come back to this room. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now when I count from 5 to 0, when it's 0, you can start to open your eye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You can now gently open your eyes. Just now, I need you all to practice the breathing exercise. It's to help you to feel calm and relaxed. Especially when you feel stressful, you can also practice this exercise. But my advice is don't wait until you feel very stressful to practice. You can start to practice this breathing exercise every day, and each time for around 3 minutes time. Just give yourself a break and help yourself to recharge. Usually after doing the breathing exercise, you will feel much more relaxed and you can be more focused. This is one of the very tested technique from the psychology. It helps you to feel relaxed and calm down. Of course, besides breathing exercise, I'm going to introduce you another technique that is also very helpful for you to manage the stress. Instead of let the stress be overwhelmed in your mind, in your heart, in your body, we need to put it down somewhere else safely. So most safely part, which is take out your pen and paper and write it down on a piece of paper, on your worry, on your stress and your fear. What are the things that bothering you and make you feel stressed? Write it down on the paper. In the middle of a paper, please draw a straight line. And the paper is classified into 2 columns. One column, on the top, you write down issue that I have control. It means that the issue that you can control, you can change. For example, I give you an example. The issue that I can control, like I can control every day I do breathing exercise once a day before sleep. I'll do 3 minutes time. This is something I can control. Okay, so this is just one of the example. Or I can control. I will take 3 meals a day with nutrition benefit for myself and my body. There's something I can control. Now come into another column, which is the areas that you have no control over. What are the areas that you have no control over? You can identify, but I'll give you an example. Like for example, I cannot control my spouse's behavior or saying certain thing that may hurt you or make you feel uncomfortable. You have no control over another person's behavior. Of course, you can talk to your spouse nicely that, hey, you say certain thing, can you change in the way and the tone you say, because I feel uncomfortable in what you say. You can feedback, but you cannot even stop because we have no control over another person's behavior. This is just the example I give you. After you have identified, you write down on a paper. Give yourself time to list it down. If the issue can be resolved by your action, set up a plan and execute the plan. If the issue cannot be resolved by you, you need to learn to accept and let it go. I find that the serenity prayer, which is a very powerful prayer that can help me and also my client to push through a lot of the challenges in their life. God grants me the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Accept the things that we cannot change and to let it go, and the courage to change the things that we can do. Set up a plan and to execute a plan, and give me the wisdom to know which are the things that I can change, which are the things that I cannot change. Don't get it mixed up, and life will be much more easier for us. Shall we do this prayer together? Serenity prayer. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This will be a very useful prayer for you during pregnancy and even after pregnancy. Always remember this prayer. Remember it with your heart. Now I'm going to have the personal sharing. Which was happened many years ago, around 18 years ago, which was in my second pregnancy that time. So I share with you what I have been through. My second pregnancy was filled with complication. I was undergo a condition that is more commonly known as threatened abortion due to the detachment of my waterbed when I was pregnant with my 7-week-old fetus. At that time, I had internal bleeding and was hospitalized for treatment and observation. I was extremely scared and worried. It was a very trying moment for me. I spent my days praying and hoping that somehow my unborn baby and I would be able to put through this experience. I practiced the breathing exercise to help me to calm down my emotion, especially when I feel very worried and very stressful. A lot of the negative thoughts will start to spiral me down. I think about one, another negative thought will continue to come, another one will continue to come. It has been like non-stop at that time. So the breathing exercise do help me to focus instead of on my thought, focus on my breathing and on my counting. It helped me much more better to detach myself from the thoughts at that moment and help me to calm down and refocus. At that time, I also seek help from my mom. My mom gave me advice, and she was the one also give me prenatal communication and bonding. My mom advised me, try to encourage my unborn child and persuade him to help for the recovery. And I started to talk to my baby at that time, even at 7 weeks old. I talk to my baby. I say my baby's name. I love you. This is your mom, Elizabeth, speaking to you. Now I need your help. I need you to cooperate, and I also need you to heal yourself and become strong, baby. And I trust you can do it. And I trust God will guide us. I believe in you, baby, and I believe in God. And I believe in myself also. I talked to him about this message for 2 weeks' time. Every day I talk to him. As far as I could remember, I talk to him minimum 3 times a day. Every time I talk to him, I feel peace. Even he cannot respond to me at that time as 7 weeks old fetus. But every time when I give my message, I feel that kind of calmness and peace within me. It helps a lot. I do believe that the message will be transmitted to him. In addition, as I lay down on my bed, I listen to some pleasant and soothing music. I also do my visualization exercise. I started to imagine that the blood clots would be absorbed by the womb, and my unborn child would heal himself. I did this exercise every day. 2 weeks later, the miracle happened. I went back to see doctor for the checkup. The blood clots disappeared. To me, this shows the tremendous healing power of our mind that we are able to command, and also the healing power of the baby and the healing power of God. This was my personal sharing, and I hope you will also see how much I've been struggled through, and in this process I do learn some of the important technique. That was what I have been shared with you. It is a life-changing event and also life-changing moment for me. Through the practicing of relaxation exercise, talking to baby, prayer, seeking help from my mom and people who care for me, these are my experiences that are very, very useful. And I hope you can also do it to help yourself to feel very calm and peace during your pregnancy. Now I shall share with you my online training course, because after all my experience with my children, I do compile all my experience together and become a course that can help to reach out to more pregnant mummies. My dream for them is to be able to have an enjoyable, memorable pregnancy journey through the practicing of the knowledge and the skill. And this knowledge and skill not only useful during pregnancy, it is also useful to last you after baby deliver. A lot of the life skill inside that are very, very useful. You can use it at different point of your life. The starting point, which is start from pregnancy, this period of time you start to learn first, and you can use it later on. The outcome of the course to have a stronger and healthier baby, more enjoyable experience during pregnancy, develop a process that will help you and baby to feel secure and loved. Transformation. Pregnancy is a life experience, and you don't want to be miserable in this period of time. It is very special and memorable period for you. You don't want to miss out on this period. You want the child to develop a good personality in the long term. You want to have a great life even when your baby is still young. These are the modules. Module 1, prenatal memory. Module 2, communication skill. Module 3, relaxation skill. Module 4, power of prenatal suggestion. Module 5, bonding activities with unborn baby. Module 6, emotional well-being of mothers. Module 7, coping with neighbor. Benefits. By taking this course, you will be more calm after practicing relaxation exercise during pregnancy, more attentive to the needs of babies as you can communicate and listen to the response of the babies, build up a loving relationship with babies, and creating a loving memory of pregnancy. Interested to find out more? You can private message me in the Facebook messages. Question to ponder. Do you encounter stress during pregnancy? What do you do to de-stress? Write down in the Facebook chat group and I will respond to it after the live stream. Any other question that's related to today's topic, feel free to write it down. Now I shall introduce a 3 days challenge for learning pregnancy tips. Time is Singapore time, 5 to 5:30 p.m., which is starting tomorrow. It's day 1, 29th of November, Sunday, on common myths about labor and coping with fear during labor. Day 2, 30th of November, Monday, 5 mistakes first-time mothers do during pregnancy. Day 3, 1st of December, Tuesday, 3 steps to have a memorable pregnancy experience for you and your baby. I'm looking forward for your participation into these 3 days challenges, and also looking forward for your fruitful learning. Celebration time. We have already completed the 3rd Facebook session. Thanks for your patience and eagerness to learn. We have reached 135 group members. We have 2 members given birth to their beautiful babies. Thank you for your participation and support. Share in the chat group. How do you find today's session? Feedback on the areas that we are doing well and the areas for improvement. What do you learn today? I'm very thankful and appreciative for your participation into the live streaming for today. And I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. for the first day of our challenge to learn more about pregnancy tips. I'm your host, Elizabeth, and I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Singapore time. Thank you very much and have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Take care, all of you. Bye bye. I'm end the session.